Take two. I already talked for like 5 minutes and ran out of things to say because I don't really have a subject tonight. But we'll just talk general BS. Those seem to do all right. When I put a thumbnail up, people assume that's what the entire podcast is about. That one, whatever the thumbnail says, and that's not always the case. Maybe I might only have talked about whatever was on the thumbnail for a minute. So never assume by the thumbnail that's the whole podcast, because with me, it is not. Usually. If it is, it'll be in the thumbnail and title. That's how you know that it's all about that one subject that I wrote in the thumbnail, because it'll be in the title too. Now you know. I'm tired. Put in 4 windows today. Now we got bad weather coming, so I don't know if I'm going to do the concrete tomorrow that I had planned to do. I got to get like 25 bags of that stuff, man. At least 25 bags. Might need more, but I will finally get that spot filled in, both those spots, in my X patio. That's what I'm calling it, my X patio. If you don't know what I'm talking about, on the other channel, on my cabin, I am converting a screened-in patio. All it had was screened-in windows. Didn't have any glass. And I'm converting that to a room, which was originally, the thought was it was going to be my gym. But it's looking too good to waste on a gym. I can move the gym under the carport. That's what I'm going to do. Just one thing, the weight machine and the exercise bike, it can stay in the living room off where my safe is over there in the corner, because that corner is useless anyway. And I'm going to make it my new living room. It'll have plenty of room for a small sofa, a recliner. It's right next to the dog apartment. I can open that door, let Lily in. Open the other door, let Brewster in. And then gradually, we'll get the other 2 girls in. It'll be a nightly thing that they can come in with me. I'm not going to put any doggy doors in. But if they all get along, I can open the door to the dog apartment and they can go in and out through the doggy door in there. We'll take it one step at a time, see how it works. But I got no doubts. None of my dogs are aggressive towards other dogs, so I don't have any doubts that they will all get along. I think Lily will really enjoy being able to come in there, because after Waldo died 3.5 weeks ago, she's lonely. She's never been alone, ever. When I got her as a puppy, there were 5 other dogs in that yard. And over the years, they've passed away, and it was down to about the last 5 years, it was just Waldo and Lily in the yard. Waldo and when Wally was alive, they got to where they couldn't be around each other, and I had to separate them and had to build Wally his own yard. A couple years before that, Lucy, who was Waldo's brother, got in a fight with Lulu. I'd take her out, build her own yard. They all had these huge yards because, Lucy was the most gentle dog ever, but she got in a fight with Lulu over something. I don't know. Beagles. You never know what beagles are going to do. And Lulu required quite a bit of surgery. And she was not the fighting type. Neither was Lucy, so I don't understand. I didn't catch what happened. Sometimes it doesn't take much to stir dogs up. There's a weather vane that I put up on one of the posts it's a gate, has 2 posts and then the gate. And I put up this weather vane that this guy made, and it's a dog at the top of the weather vane. So when I first installed it, I didn't think anything about it. And all the dogs were napping. They didn't pay attention to what I was doing. about 6 hours later, I hear this blood curdling bark out of Waldo. He's looking at that weather vane that has the dog on it. It's the whole thing's spray painted black, and it's spinning a little, and he is just going nuts. And all of a sudden, they all come up there. And they're all looking at it, going crazy, barking at it. I don't know what they thought it was. If it was a little miniature dog coming down from space, I don't know. But that turned into a Pele ruckus. A couple of them I think Wally got bit Lucy, because when they all get stirred up like that, that's when things can happen. So whatever it is, when you've got a whole group of dogs together, you don't want things like that to happen. So, but they were fine after that. And then a lot of times what would get it stirred up would be one of these stray dogs walking down the road. As they all get to barking at it. Lucy had a habit of when Waldo was barking, she would always be behind him. She wouldn't be up there at the fence. She'd be right behind Waldo, and he was barking, and she'd go nip at his foot. And he hated that. And I think that's what happened, and he turned around and I don't know. But if you get a dog fight like that, sometimes they'll all jump on the one dog, and that's not good. So I learned early on, you can't have a large group of them in one spot, especially with two males in the yard. And they got along for 6-7 years, and then finally they just couldn't take each other anymore, and it was getting bad. So I had to separate them, but I miss them all, man. Out of the original dogs, that there were 6 when I came here. Well, the first year, let's just say the first year I was here, I had 6, and out of that 6, they're all gone. Lily was not actually an original, but I've had her since 2014. So she's the oldest dog around now. She's head dog. And then let's see, probably Noelle, Rooster and Lily are about the same age. I got Rooster in 2016. They said she was a year and a half old. I don't think so. I think she was younger than that. So she's probably a little bit younger than Lily. And then Millie, she's about 6 or 7. And then Tilly's 3. I think Tilly's 3. So bit of a spread there, but I'm not getting any more. It's just wouldn't be fair to them if something happened to me. I don't want to get a puppy. If I was younger, yes, I probably would. But also it limits to where, you're limited on where you can go and how long you can go there. If you got a bunch of dogs, you need to be home. And I've never left them, without somebody. Only in the entire 10 years I've been here, I've only left twice overnight. One was to go to a funeral, and another one, I went to Branson with my family. But I had somebody, and they're no longer living around here. I had somebody that would come and take care of them that the dogs knew. So I don't have that anymore. So, and I don't really have a desire to go anywhere anymore anyway. All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow on the last one for Dogtober. I'll probably take a break on this channel for a few days, but I'm going to keep filming on the other channel because I'm doing this build. So thanks for watching. Happy trails.